Good morning, good evening, good night, good whatever time it is today, tonight, or wherever you watch. My name is Sergio, and this is Gun Powder Philosophy. Now, before we get started, before we get into today's topic, I would like to give a shout out to my favorite bitches. You know who my favorite bitches are? Facebook, Instagram, and anybody else who telling a freedom loving black man that he can't go live. Because see, in reality is like it's like a big ass quilt. You see? Hold on. Okay. Okay, you see this quilt right here? See this? Beautiful, right? Parker High School, Parker Pride. All right. Shout out to my mommy dearest, Jennifer Pope. She made this. But I brought this quilt over here because I wanted to illustrate a point. My point is everything starts with a needle, thread, one little thread. And see, it is the thread of life that ties all our experiences and all of these situations we go through, both good and bad. That's what ties it together. We got to get back to the thing that binds us. But before we get to the thing that binds us, allow me to get to the thing that unbinds us. And the thing that unbinds us is when you got so many motherfuckers at the top trying to suppress little old me. And what I mean by little old me is not just me myself, because I'm not a self-centered person. I mean every single person that cannot be bought, every single person they have no vested interest in buying. They want to shut you up. If you dissent, if you go against the grain, if you do anything that don't line up with the official narrative, you gone. Bye-bye. And where I'm from, that's called dictatorship. Where I'm from, that's called totalitarianism. And where I'm from, we believe in the Constitution. Anything else is illegal and immoral. Donald Trump. See, because in this show, we use case points. I don't give a fuck how you feel about a certain person. But when I bring a certain person up, just know that it's a case point. His case study, we're going to study it. We're going to examine it. And the number one person I want to examine today is Donald J. Trump. You want to know why they keep fucking with that man? Do you want to know why they keep bothering him? And no, I didn't vote for him. No, I'm not a supporter. So what I'm finna say should have even more impact. I'm a black man born and raised in the ghetto. I don't have no interest in Donald Trump whatsoever. But I'm going to call a spade a spade. And I noticed what they doing to Donald Trump is called control and manipulation. See, at every mile, they try to control him. They notice they can't, so they manipulate. Then they try to control him again, so they manipulate. Control, that's all this shit about. Them banning him off Twitter, them trying to restrict his right to speak, and them trying to impeach him. This shit is all about control of this. They don't want you doing this. You do too much of this, you gone. You out of here. That is not what the founding fathers had in mind. When they founded this country, true enough, they didn't make America for people like me. So for you people that's out there thinking, oh yeah, this is a black man speaking on the Constitution. He a Republican. They didn't make the Constitution for Negroes. Hey, I know that. But you know what else I know? It applies to me now, bitch. Everybody love to see black folk. We always love to whine. We always love to complain. But see, what we forget to do is assert our rights. Why is it the only right we seem to care about is voting? Why is that? Vote, 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 vote. For what? You ain't gonna get shit, but that's another topic for another day. Back to the topic at hand. They want to silence him. They want to put, as much as they want to ban suppressors for firearms, they want to put us, if they could put a muzzle or a suppressor over Trump's mouth, they will. And I believe the number one step with this whole thing we went through in 2020, I'm not going to say the word because I don't want to get banned, but y'all know what the fuck we went through. First thing they did, they put a muzzle over your mouth. And I was the loudest mouth, at least on my Facebook page, telling everybody to watch out for this shit. Because if you think you could stop some shit with a muzzle over your mouth, let me tell you one thing about God. If you want your ass, you gone. If he say, come here, your time up, it ain't shit you can buy from the store. It ain't shit you can put in your arm that's gonna stop that. The government knows and understands this. Nobody is impervious to pain. Nobody is exempt from death. But what you can exempt yourself from is control. What you can exempt yourself from is stupidity, because all that shit is a choice. You choose to be a sheep. You choose to be misled. Yeah, all this internet shit we got, should nobody be buying into no type of lies. So that means if I ever say a lie on my show, you can check me. What that means, if your government ever lies to you, it is your responsibility to check them. If they even imply lies, because see, I had to go, because I used to be a staunch Democrat until I learned what they stand for, and I learned what they represent, and I learned what this country was built on. This country was not built on democracy. Let me repeat. United States of America was not built on a democracy. This is a let me say it real slow. A constitutional republic. Wow, Sergio. Wow. Using big words. Niggas might not know what that means. Constitutional. You know, that's the thing where they got the preamble, and then they got your rights to follow up under it. But see, it's also a document that's used to suppress governmental power. So that means they only got so much to say about what you got to say. They only got so much to do about what you got to do. As long as you're not hurting nobody else, you got a right to do basically whatever the fuck you want to do, because you got the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I'm not happy that they used to have slaves with muzzles over their face. So now they got my black free ass circling back with a muzzle over my face. The British are coming. The British are coming. What do you think he was warning about? You think that he's trying to fuck around? You know what I'm saying? Everybody got into that capital shit, and the first thing black folks start saying, oh, it's the racists at the Capitol. It's the, man, shut your ass up. Them people ain't there. I ain't saying they ain't racist. I can't go in their heart. I ain't got no telescope. I don't know. So yeah, some of them might have been racist. Some of them might not have been. But one thing we do know, they were not at the Capitol for racism. They was at the Capitol for your black ass and for they white ass. And you might say, Sergio, well, if they racist, how would they be at the Capitol for me? How would they give a fuck about me? Let me tell you, one thing I learned, because I'm an observer. I observe, I watch, I learn. I don't always talk. I spend a lot of my time quiet. That's why the first time motherfuckers see me, they think, oh, I know Serge. He quiet, he don't say anything, he had to wait. Yeah, I talk when the time is right. I talk when I got something to say. Other than that, my mouth is shut and I'm learning. One thing I learned about white people, they will sit there and take up for you, and they will defend your freedom so long as they get to be free. So when they say all Americans, they mean that shit. When they say we want the Second Amendment to be for everybody, they all that shit. So y'all need to study up on y'all history. Y'all need to study up on Nazi Germany. Y'all need to study up on Adolf Hitler. Y'all need to study up on Joseph Stalin, the motherfucker over the Soviet Union. Yeah, because we reliving all that right now. We in the end days. We in the end days. We in the end days. But you about to get ready to take the mark of the beast. And some of you already have. What up with that? I'm a wrestling fan. Like my nigga Hurricane used to say. What up with that? What up with that? Huh? All y'all motherfuckers telling me, oh, it's the end of the world, end of the world, end of the world. You sure is falling for it. If a motherfucker sat there and took time and wrote it in a book, because they know your dumb ass won't get it no other way. So if they sat there and wrote down the end of times in a book, you stupid enough to go along and not even try to change history. They told you how it was going to end. And you ain't even smart enough to say, hey, I got my warning. Now here's how we're going to prevent that. Okay? When you get a car, you got your car manual, right? This is my daughter's book. Yeah, we niggas, but we read around here. But check this out. This is my daughter's book. They pretend like this the car manual. Okay, if you do da 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 da, the car might cut off. Guess what I'm not gonna do? I'm not gonna do da 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 so the car can cut off. Because according to the car manual, if I do da 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 da, the car will cut off. You know what y'all motherfuckers doing? Y'all warning about da 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 da. Y'all already preached on da da da, but you know what you still doing? You still doing da da da. Why? Why are we voluntarily stupid? You sat up there and you motherfucking voted for Joe Biden. He a closet racist. Because you wanted to get rid of the open races. You wanted to get rid of the motherfucker who was bold enough to dress tacky in public. But you know what you got? You got a motherfucker who dressed tacky in the closet. So tacky is still in his heart. Okay? Yeah, you want to say Trump said this, said that, he hate black people. Okay. If you want to go with that narrative, fine. But I know if you know everything Trump did over here, you got to know what Biden did over there. It's only right, right? Your opinion is being swayed in one direction by one fucking party. If we're not smart enough to know what that shit do to you, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, goddamn, if I had one person telling me all fucking day, you know what? You gonna die today. You gonna die today. You gonna die today. You gonna die. 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 You know what I'm gonna seek out next? The motherfucker who tell me I'm gonna live. The opposite side, okay? Motherfucker told me all day, you ugly, you ugly, you ugly, you ugly, or you handsome, you handsome. Eventually, I'm gonna get tired of hearing the same shit. You ever notice how on the news, they all cover the same shit at the same time, they say the same thing? It's because they playing with you. They don't want the truth out. How is it that a bitch can shake her ass all day online? They never get blocked. But if I say a fact, if I say something you can prove, if I can say something you can have discourse and we can debate, I get blocked. I get banned for having a perspective. They not banning you for shooting nobody. We done seen whole murders I done seen plenty of motherfuckers get murdered on my timeline. But you blocking a nigga over a paragraph? Come on, Facebook. I sat there and seen Philando Castile die, or Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, all these motherfuckers on my timeline. Sandra Bland, everybody on my timeline just dead. But you sit there and I can't say words. Now all of a sudden words are offensive. Now all of a sudden words cause riots. I don't know a politician. Show me the politician that never used the word fight in their verbiage. Oh yeah, like they say, I'll fucking wait. I'll fucking postpone. I will call off all my meetings today. I will not go to work. I will not do anything until you can show me the politician who never used the word fight. Okay? You see all kind of blood on Mortal Kombat. You see all kind of blood on Grand Theft Auto. You hear all kind of blood in gangster rap. They never banned any of that. I'm thankful they didn't because I love all that shit. You know, freedom. If I want to listen to Tupac, play Mortal Kombat, and then turn around and play Grand Theft Auto as a gamer, that's my fucking right. If Trump want to tell his supporters to fight like hell, that's his right. Because in politics, that's what you do. What I'm doing right now is called verbal judo. I'm slapping y'all ass with the facts. It's like, oh, fact number one. Oh, fact number two. Oh, fact number. But I'm not physically hitting anybody because I'm disabled and you probably kill me. So I'm not going to physically hit nobody. But I knocked a lot of motherfuckers out with the truth. I knocked a lot of motherfuckers out with honesty. I knocked a lot of motherfuckers out with realness, authenticity. But in the world where you could tell transvestites they can play on any team they want to play on, realness is no longer valued. Realness is no longer appreciated. But just because y'all don't appreciate it, just because y'all don't go by it, that's y'all right. But see, that goes back to the beginning. When I told you that this country was not built on democracy and is actually a constitutional republic. In a constitutional republic, you had a right to believe the stupidest shit you want to believe. And I had a right to believe the most honest, the most transparent, the most provable shit that I want to believe and that I do believe. But you know what you don't got the right to do in a constitutional republic that you have the right to do in a democracy? You don't have the right to knock on a little man's door and say, hey, little man, I don't like what you're talking about. You need to shut the fuck up before me and my gay entourage come up in here and lay it off on your ass. You don't got the right to do that in a constitutional republic. But in a democracy, which our founders did not find, they did not say, when they came out of that goddamn meeting, John Adams said to the reporter, she said, what have you given us, sir? He said, a republic, if your bitch ass can keep it. That's what this is. This is a republic. Are we going to be smart enough to keep the republic? Are we going to be dumb enough to go with democracy and socialism that has failed time and time again? The choice is yours. Again, I'll wait. I'll postpone all my meetings. You do not have a right, people, to tell people they got to wear a garment. You don't have a right to tell me if my mama's sick and she about to die, I can't go visit her because of distance. No. If mama's sick, I'm going to say, you see these two? I'm going to say, fuck all that. Hand a little cricket. I'm going to say, fuck all that. You understand that? Fuck all that. Because in a republic, as long as I'm not directly blowing somebody's brains out. As long as I'm not directly fighting somebody, as long as I'm not directly stabbing somebody, I got a right to go see moms before she passes away. Fuck CNN, fuck popular culture, fuck cancel culture. Bitch, I'm me. Start that movement. You done following motherfuckers? I'm me. Start that. You want to like and follow and subscribe because you're too dumb to make up your own rules. But that ain't my problem. That ain't my fault. Because in a republic, as long as I'm not fucking with you, you can't fuck with me. You don't have that right. Nobody does. But see, the left says, as long as I do it, I'm doing it in the name of social justice. I'm doing it in the name of black people. I'm doing it in the name of poor people. Hell, I'm even doing it in the name of God himself. They put their cause in whatever name they want to put it in, and they carry out their actions. But it's that shit, right? Hell no. If you're going to be mad at a riot, be mad at a riot. If you're going to be mad at when politicians talk, don't just get mad when your anti-politician talk. Get mad when your favorite politician talk, because they full of shit too. Don't you know that? Don't you know Obama and Trump is full of the exact same shit? They're on opposite sides of the spectrum. Don't you know that? Don't you know they both rich men that don't give a fuck about nobody? Especially my black and poor ass. They don't care. They don't care about you. If they cared about you, the year 2020, all of a sudden now, they gave a fuck. They gave a big fuck about your health. Oh, Lord. You stay in the house. Oh, Lord. Wear something over your face. Oh. But you know what's still legal? Cigarettes. You know what's still legal? High fructose corn syrup. You know what's still legal? Porn. You know, but you care about my health. You give a fuck? Do you really? Or are you just bullshitting me? I feel like you're bullshitting, so that's what I'm going. Bullshit for $500, Alex. Bullshit. You bullshitting me. You bullshitting me when you telling me you care about my health. But my granddaddy died of fucking cancer. You bullshitting me when you tell me you care about my health. But my grandma died of cancer. You bullshitting me when you tell me you care about my health. But the motherfucking Joe Biden is talking about motherfucking LGBT. But he ain't talking about nothing that'll change the world. He's out of ideas. He an old fart that shouldn't have won, that only won because either he cheated or y'all scared of Trump. Take your pick, you bitch ass generation. We're some bitches, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We go from Jerry Springer, WWF, to I can't have my feelings hurt. But listen here. I grew up as a handicapped black man. I had my feelings hurt every single day. So I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I don't care. But what I do care about is truth. What I do care about is liberty. And if you got any fucking sense, you will care about this too. I'm just saying. We brain dead. We airheads. And that's why we can't get ahead. We stupid as fuck, and the government knows it. They know they dealing with stupid ass people. That's the easiest motherfucker to trick. A bunch of dumb motherfuckers. And I ain't saying I'm the smartest in the draw. I'm not. I grew up the retarded one. But you know what? I got more sense than y'all. God damn. This shit. Bruh, this shit here. I don't understand. Y'all just go along with the first thing. Y'all love to get in line. You get in line for your shoes. You get in line for your iPhone. You get in line for your shots. You a bunch of line up motherfuckers. In kindergarten, the first thing they told you, line up. Or should I say, what you did in Germany, line up. That's all y'all know how to do. Get in line, follow the crowd, follow a trend, do a challenge. That's easy. You know how easy it is to be like the next motherfucker? You know how easy it is to put on a blue shirt because I got on a blue shirt? You know how easy it is to not say shit because he ain't say shit, because she ain't say shit, because they ain't saying shit? You know how easy that is? What's hard is when you go against the grain. What's hard is when you stand for something. What's hard is when you're willing to die for something. What's hard is when you don't give a fuck what they think because you care about what you think. That's hard. That's tough. But we ain't tough no more. In 2025, they're going to ban the word toughness. Because, they're going to say the word toughness is associated with toxic masculinity. Since when did being a man become toxic? Since when did telling the truth become toxic? I tell you, when the sweet lie started to sound more appealing. When I can whisper in your ear and tell you pretty as fuck, instead of whispering in your ear and saying, yeah, you pretty, but girl, shit you saying don't make no sense. See, if I can't say that next sentence, you done as a person. Because what look good on the outside ain't always good on the inside. This is gunpowder philosophy. So if you don't get what the fuck is going on, that's what's going on. Freedom of choice, freedom of words, freedom of thoughts. And if you don't like my freedom, if you coming to get it, I got some for that ass. Because this is a free country. And this is what we live. This is what we stand for. This is what we represent. Black, white, Oriental. I don't give a damn. What I give a damn about is truth. What I give a damn about is honesty. What I give a damn about is integrity. What happened to those words? We hear them less and less. Because, oh yeah, a female can join the male basketball team. It's okay. A male can join a female volleyball. Nothing fucking wrong here. What the fuck? At least, sometimes I think the lucky people are the ones that die early. I don't understand this shit. So, I mean, I think at the end of the day, I think we're a nation of sheep that's giving in to totalitarianism and that don't know what the fuck our natural rights are. Y'all do me a favor. Put aside your opinions. Put aside your biases. Put aside what you already learned. Go Google up Ron Paul. And go Google up the motherfucker he studied. He's called the Mises Institute or some shit. I've been studying this. But I'm saying, there's other shit out here. If you know one thing, go look up that alternative thing that you don't know. That's how you become smarter. That's how you become enlightened. I hadn't been more smarter since I left the Democratic plantation. I hadn't been more smarter till the day I found out Obama was full of shit. And that's not to say that I'm a Republican. I'm not. But I'm damn sure not a Democrat no more. And being black and coming from my family, coming from my demographic, coming from a family where my own grandma, rest in peace, I love that lady to death. Love her. She taught me so much shit. She gave me so much wisdom. But the part where I thought she was wrong, when she was like, and I knew something was wrong with this statement, but I just didn't know when. I didn't know exactly what it was. My thing was, she told me Bill Clinton was a black man. I don't know why. As many conversations we had out there on that porch in Birmingham, Alabama, in East Lake, as many times we had different conversations. That one stood out to me. I was like, what? He a black man. So we let falsehood pass because of popularity. We let falsehood pass because of acceptance. I like this. I love this person. So it must be true. That ain't the truth. What's the truth? Is Santa Claus real? That ain't the truth. What's the truth? Is the tooth fairy real? That ain't the truth. What's the truth? Is this a democracy? That ain't the truth. What's the truth? And until we find out the truth, not what our opinion is, not what our pastor said, not what our mama said, not what this motherfucker over here said, and I got it in my head, that ain't the truth. The truth is what you can look up and what you can verify. Everything else is subject for debate. That's what it is, people. You got to unlearn and relearn. Don't depend on me. Don't depend on your mama to tell you the truth. It's up to you to go to that well and get the fucking water for yourself. But the sad question is, will you do it? Are you up to it? That's the question of the day. Will you do it? Are you up to it? Another question I got. Are we serving God and his people or the government? Because like that song said back in the day, it's a thin line between bullshit and what's real. It's a thin line between all this. Are we going to serve our government and be yes somehow? Because last I checked, black people, we was the last ones out of slavery in America. So we should be the first ones on the front lines fighting for freedom. It shouldn't be the white people. It shouldn't be just the white people in Washington fighting for our gun rights. It shouldn't just be white people online talking about our gun rights. And yeah, we got to prove black gun groups. We got to prove black gun people. But it's not nearly enough. It's not nearly enough for y'all that's sick of the government's tyranny. I am. How the fuck he gonna let 11 million immigrants in here and y'all ain't got no jobs? We ain't got no education. What the fuck you got for them? It's all horse shit. But when you suck the horse's dick and you don't question shit, that's what you get. He's sick. Always ask why. Always ask. Don't fall for the alibi. Don't fall for the lullaby. Ask why. You ask why enough, you get closer and you get closer to the truth. Problem is, we ain't asking why enough. But you know what? That's going to be another show for another day. Because today is about freedom. What does freedom mean to you? If you like this video, share, thumbs it up, subscribe to it, and thank you for tuning in to Gun Powder Philosophy. See you later.